this is your first time here, welcome. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like. This content can change the way you see your finances and your faith. From chaos to prosperity. How the Spirit of God transforms emptiness into abundance. Have you ever looked at your life and felt like everything was falling apart? As if you were standing before a void, with no direction, no resources, no way forward. That is exactly where we begin today. From chaos to prosperity. How the Spirit of God transforms emptiness into abundance. Maybe your finances are a mess, your projects feel stuck, or you feel like you are swimming against the current. If so, Genesis chapter 1 verse 2 has a message for you. Before God said, "Let there be light," before he separated the seas, before he filled the earth with life, the Bible describes a scene of darkness and disorder. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Genesis chapter 1, verse 2. This verse is not only about the creation of the world. It reveals a spiritual principle that can transform your financial life, your dreams, and your ability to prosper. The power of God in the middle of chaos. The first truth here is this: God is not afraid of emptiness. He does not wait for perfect conditions to act. In fact, he chooses to begin exactly where everything seems impossible. If you are in a season of scarcity, hear this. That may be the perfect ground for a miracle. How many times have we looked at our bank account, our failed projects, or our lost opportunities and thought, "It is over. There is no solution." But the Spirit of God does not give up on what has not yet taken shape. He moves over the chaos. The Hebrew word used here, merachephet, can be translated as hovering. But it also carries the idea of incubation, like a bird protecting and warming its eggs until life emerges. This means that even when you cannot see anything happening, God is already at work. From emptiness to abundance, the process of creation. God does not just fix what is broken. He creates from nothing, and that changes everything. Many of us get stuck waiting for enough resources, better opportunities, or ideal conditions before we start. But the lesson of Genesis chapter 1 verse 2 is this: true prosperity is born from the faith to act even when everything looks empty. Abraham left without knowing where he was going. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 8. David faced a giant with a stone and a sling. 1 Samuel chapter 17 verse 49. Jesus multiplied 5 loaves and 2 fish to feed thousands. Matthew chapter 14 verses 13 through 21. All of these stories began with apparent scarcity. But when the Spirit of God enters the scene, the impossible becomes reality. How to apply this to your financial life? First, stop cursing the void. Instead of complaining about what you lack, declare, "God is preparing something here. Chaos is not the end. It is the early stage of something greater." Second, let the Spirit guide your decisions. Just as he moved over the waters, he can bring ideas, opportunities, and solutions you never imagined. Pray before making financial decisions. Third, start with what you have. Do not wait for the perfect moment. God used the dust of the earth to form man. Genesis chapter 2 verse 7. What can he do with the little that is already in your hands? Your turnaround begins now. If you are watching this video, it is because something inside you still believes in change. And that is already the Spirit of God moving. The earth was without form, but God saw a garden in it. The waters were darkness, but he saw life and abundance in them. If your situation today looks like chaos, remember, this is only the first verse of your story. The same Spirit that hovered over the deep wants to act in your financial life, in your projects, and in your dreams. Are you ready to let him transform your emptiness into abundance? Think about this. What is the first step you can take today, even a small one, to cooperate with this transformation? Leave your answer in the comments. And if this message spoke to your heart, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It helps this content reach more people who need to hear it. We will see you in the next video. God bless you.